Headwaters is brought to you by the Glacier National Park Conservancy.
Welcome to Headwaters. I'm Peri.
And I'm Madeline.
Headwaters is a science and history show about Glacier National Park, and this is a special bonus episode for those of you considering coming to the park this summer or fall. And today we have for you a series of breaking news headlines, each followed by some fashion advice from Madeline.
That's right.
We should just play the little breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. Going to the Sun Road is open all the way to Logan Pass. And do remember you need a vehicle reservation if you're coming in from the west side between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m. Madeline, what fashion advice would you give to someone driving the road?
I think people hear driving and they're like, all I need are my driving flip-flops. What they don't think about is you're going to want to get out of your car at least once, I'd say.
At least once, probably.
So pack your hiking flip-flops as well.
Mm-hmm. Great advice.
Thank you.
All right. As of July 3rd, the Highline Trail is not open. The upper half of the Grinnell Glacier Trail is also not open. And something to keep in mind is that even trails that are open, anything at high elevation, you may encounter snow, including on the trail to Hidden Lake Overlook. Snow is always wet, it's always cold, it can be pretty slippery or even dangerous, so keep that in mind for at least a few more weeks if you're hiking in the park. Madeline, what do people need if they're hiking on snow?
I have two boxes in my head. I've got waterproofing and traction. There's a lot of ways to accomplish that, maybe hiking boots.
Sure.
If you don't have hiking boots, maybe you have grocery bags and soccer cleats. Why not combine those? So put those grocery bags on your feet, put those feet in your soccer cleats, suddenly you're checking those boxes.
I love that. It's very childhood snow day chic. The free shuttles are up and running for the season. You can take the shuttle bus instead of driving, and you don't need a vehicle reservation for that. And you can stop at a bunch of different places along Going to the Sun Road. Do expect the shuttles to be full and busy, though. They're quite popular. Madeline, what should people consider wearing for the shuttle bus?
The tagline for that whole experience is see and be seen. There's strangers around you. Suddenly you're part of the attraction of the road. If that is something you care about, just wear your favorite outfit.
Totally. In other news, park lakes are open to paddling. Lake McDonald, Bowman, Kintla, Two Medicine are all open to personal non-motorized watercraft if you get them inspected before heading out to prevent the spread of aquatic invasive species. Some park lakes are also open to motorized boats, but those require more extensive inspection. Madeline, what fashion advice do you have for people going paddling?
Everyone knows that you're on water. I don't think enough people are thinking about water getting on you. So maybe think about a poncho.
Love a poncho.
Preferably clear so that others can see your life jacket and be inspired by your sartorial example.
Love that. The longest running Indigenous speaker series in the National Park Service is in full swing for the summer. That means almost every night, somewhere in the park, one of Glacier's tribal partners is giving a public presentation for free. Madeline, what do you wear when you go to an NAS program?
I want to be able to focus, so bug protection is top of mind for me.
Yes.
This is the time for a head-to-toe bodysuit. Pull that out of the back of your closet. If you don't have that, bug net over a wide brim hat, ankle protection, closed-toed shoes.
Yes, protect the hands and feet.
The proboscis of the mosquito here, they're strong and they're long. And you don't want that getting anywhere near your skin.
That's great advice.
Thank you.
Finally, our last headline. The fishing season is open for summer 2024. Within park boundaries, you do not need a fishing license, but there are still a variety of rules and regulations, so be familiar with those. And remember that all native fish you catch have to be released. Madeline, what's your fishing fit?
All right, I've gone fishing twice, so I feel pretty qualified to talk about this. I've also seen lots of pictures of people holding fish. So from both those things, I'm going to say pockets.
Oh, like those vests with all the pockets?
Yes.
Do you put the fish in the pockets?
If you want to. I think that's With pockets, you have options. So you can put the fish in there, you can put snacks in there, you can put snacks for the fish in there. And then you also don't want to forget a big smile. That seems to be pretty key.
The best accessory.
Yeah. So it's like people have a really big fish and then they have a really big smile. And
the pockets.
They seem correlated. Yeah.
Well, thanks for the advice, Madeline, and thanks everyone for tuning in. We have more bonus episodes coming soon, and we are also working on a new big season of Headwaters that will be released next year.
Headwaters is made possible by our partner, the Glacier National Park Conservancy.
We could not do this without them. And if you want to help us out, you could leave a review in iTunes or your podcast app and share the show with your friends.
iTunes. Does that even exist anymore?
Yeah, maybe I'll say Apple.
Thank you for listening.
And happy 4th of July.